long time ago, I read a fascinating book called The Man in the High Castle by Philip K. Dick. It was a weird yet enjoyable read, and it turns out that there's a TV show based on the book, and for us here in Australia, it's available on Amazon Prime. In the book, the story is set in post-World War II, and the war was won by Germany and Japan. The story follows the main character as she treks across the occupied US in her quest to find the man in the high castle, who is the author of some banned books. The TV show is also in the same setting, set a little bit later in the 1950s, early 1960s, and instead of books, the man in the high castle makes films.
What is this?
Newsreel film. It shows us winning the war.
Well, we didn't win the war.
The concept alone is brilliant, and the way the producers bring this to life and build the world of occupied America is brilliant. It feels believable, it feels lived in. The West Coast is held by the Japanese, there's a neutral zone in the middle, and Germany controls the East. The war was won by Germany dropping a nuclear bomb on Washington. The TV series follows various people from the resistance to Japanese government officials and higher-ups in the German military. We were hooked early on, initially by the concept and the fact that I really enjoyed the book, and then as the series goes on and things depart from the book, by the way the producers develop the characters and their stories. In season 1, neither Mrs. B or I were all that fussed on the resistance characters, namely Juliana, Frank, and Joe, but really liked the German and Japanese storylines. They all get interwoven at points here and there, and if you're anything like us, you'll find your loyalty wavering as things go on. What I mean is, naturally, you think you should be siding with the Americans, and that the Japanese and the Germans should be the big bad guys. But the lines in this TV show are really grey all throughout, and there's many times where the resistance characters are complete douchebags, and times when you can't help but feel sympathy for some of the Japanese and German characters. And I think that this is what makes the show so enjoyable for us, that it kind of flips things on their head. In season 2, for example, the storyline of the Smith family was so well done. They start out as being the bad guys. They're Americans who have got on board with the Nazi ideology. But as their story progresses, you can't help but feel sympathy for them. And the conundrum that they are put in season 2 is played out so well. It plays in a way that emphasizes how stupid the policies of the real Nazis were. I don't want to spoil things, but it's just great storytelling. Like us, you'll probably find yourself going, "Oh no, that's terrible, but they're Nazis. Oh, but that's so terrible." It all makes for really good viewing. A lot of alternate history with a teensy bit of science fiction. We finished season 2 a week or so back, and Amazon have recently posted a trailer for season 3, so now is a great time to get on board.